At the Foot of the Cross is a production of CTNY, the Catholic Television Network of Youngstown. It is a reflection on the Gospels of the Sundays of Lent and Holy Week. Your program host is Father Jim Korda.
Surely St. John must be mistaken about the story we hear about in today's gospel about the woman at the well, because God can't be acting like this, acting the way that Jesus does with this woman from Samaria. This woman is too much. Listen to her as you read or hear the gospel for this third Sunday of Lent. She is rude to Jesus. She misunderstood everything that he said to her. And yet in Jesus, we see that God has an overwhelming desire to love us all, right down to the last mixed up one of us. Jesus' first words to the woman at the well were words of promise and not of judgment. If you only knew how much God has to give you, all you would have to do is ask, and I would give you water to make you alive. That's quite a promise, isn't it? But God can't be like this unless that promise of the power within us means a love so great that we can afford to be honest before God. For many of us, we tend to hide our weaknesses and problems and troubles, but God gets very personal with us. God touches us in our vulnerable spots, like our incorrigible jealousy, or incredible need to always be on center stage, or our pathological fear of different people. God can't be like this unless God wants to make us really healthy and well. And if we need final proof that God can't be like this, then here we surely have it when the woman asked the real question, what is the true faith? The woman of Samaria is like so many of us who are convinced that the answer to all of our problems is to find the true religion or the true way, and all will be well and all of our problems will be solved. Jesus solved this with her and ultimately with us when he said, the question is not what you should do, but who God is. Do you know who God is for you? God says, I am for you. The issue is never one of whose religion is right or whose church is best. The issue is that every moment and every place of every day is pregnant with the power of God reaching out to touch us where we are and to gather us in and make us whole. As we stand at the foot of the cross, the time for God to touch us is always and only now.